In 1980, Stickler Learning, our company, starts teaching a leadership course called Leader Effectiveness Training, L.E.T., written by Dr. Thomas Gordon. It's a terrific course. And we teach literally thousands of people, 4,000 or 5,000 leaders over the period of several years. And I knew that the training was working. I would see managers who graduated from L.E.T., they had less turnover. They had employees that were happier when they came to work in the morning. I could see that customer service in some cases was better, or managers had been trained in the L.E.T. skills. But I couldn't prove, I didn't have any statistical hard data to prove that what I was doing was really making a difference. But I had this feeling, and I could see it. Then in 1998, my world changes. Daniel Goleman, Goleman, writes an article in the Harvard Business Review called What Makes a Leader? And in that article, he introduces the world to the term called emotional intelligence. We've called it EQ. And I taught a course back some years ago at the University of Wisconsin Graduate School of Banking called EQ, not IQ, the other side of smart. And what we discovered is that the key to leadership was not how much IQ you had. It was how much EQ you had. And it was your people skills making the difference. And Daniel Goleman wrote back in those days that EQ was twice as important as your IQ for leadership effectiveness. Then when you get to the senior level of a company, the difference between effective leaders at the executive level, it was like 90%. Was your emotional intelligence. In fact, he found out that as an executive leader, you almost couldn't be effective if you didn't have your EQ in place. Now, over the years, we have really worked hard at perfecting our emotional intelligence program. We continue to teach the 3-day course. We want everybody as the first step to go through the 3-day course. And we have developed 1-day leadership refresher courses. And we'd like our leaders, after they go through the initial 3-day course, to come back every year and do a 1-day class practicing the skills. We've also developed a program called reverse evaluation. It's where employees rate their boss confidentially online. And we have discovered that when this process is followed, miracles take place in companies. Let me give you an example. We have a company in Oklahoma that's been doing this program since 2008. In the first year, all their people went through the course. We did the reverse evaluation, and 50% of their managers were rated as A top level managers. And they would get a printout with all blues, and you can see there's several pages involved in this. Last year, we did this program, and it was about 80%. 2 months ago, we did the program at 90%. 45 out of 50 of their managers were rated as top-level managers. We've also discovered that climate, how people feel about their job and company, can drive the performance of a company 20 to 30%. So if climate can drive performance, then what impacts climate? Roughly 50 to 70%. Specifically, 53 to 72% of how people feel about their job can be traced to one thing, their boss. More than anything else, the boss creates the conditions that give people the ability to perform well. I want to tell you that getting the best out of your people pays dividends.